Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you have been following me for a minute, you know that I cannot stand wearing makeup. I am just lazy, so I don't actually have a whole lot of makeup. I like to think of myself as a makeup minimalist. And this is literally all the makeup I own. It can fit in a Glossier Ziploc bag, which is actually what I carry it in. So I am just a believer in natural beauty, not wearing a whole bunch of makeup, and just embracing the skin that you are in without putting a bunch of stuff on it. And I'm also just a believer in minimalism and not owning a bunch of stuff that you don't necessarily need. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my super minimalist makeup collection. Let's start out with how I prep my skin for days that I'm going to wear makeup. So I like to start out with an SPF before I put on any makeup at all. I like to use the Elta MD, and I like this for two reasons. First and foremost, if you've been watching me for a long time, you know my skin is acne prone, and this is really good for people with acne. And number two, I like it because I'm black. And you know, sunscreens tend to leave a white cast on black people, but look at this. Like, look at my hand. White cast where? You don't see one. I also like to use a setting spray before I put my makeup on. It just gives me more of a dewy, effortless look versus a super matte look. Next, moving on to bases. I literally only have one product for my base. It is the Studio Fix Fluid MAC foundation. I know MAC breaks out a lot of people. It does not break me out for whatever reason. I use NC50 as my shade. Next, let's move on to concealing and contouring. So my concealer of choice is the NARS concealer. It's like a creamy something concealer. I just like it to put around my eyes to cover up those dark circles, because your girl, she be up all night. I don't sleep. Sleep, what's that? I don't know. I also like to use this contour stick, and it is from Fenty Beauty. Honestly, I probably contour my face once a year, and that's a big maybe. So I honestly don't even know why I own this, but you know, this is the shade. This is what it looks like. Look at me being a real beauty guru and doing shade swatches. But yeah, it's in my collection. I figured I'd show it, but I honestly don't really use it because I don't really contour. Next, moving on to cheeks. This is my favorite part. So your girl loves a nice rosy cheek, you know, a little Mrs. Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus cheek. So I use the Glossier Cloud Paint, and I use the color Haze. I just love how pink it looks on my brown skin. A lot of times blushes don't necessarily show up on darker skin tones, but I like this one because it's buildable. You can kind of pat it in as much or as little as you want, so that's kind of how it looks on my skin. And I also use this bronzer as a highlighter. I don't know why I don't just have a real highlighter. But yeah, this is what I use. It's like Black Radiance, something or the other. I bought it from Walmart. It was cheap, and I love the shine that it gives. Next, moving on to eyes. I love the Glossier Boy Brow. This is probably my favorite item in my entire makeup collection of probably like 12 items. But I'm very lazy, and I don't like to do my brows. They just take forever. So this is just quick and effortless. And then I also have this eyebrow pencil from NYX, and I just go in and fill in any, call it sparse or sparse sections of my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are not super thick. But I like this because it has like a spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other. So more bang for your buck. And then I also have this Lash Paradise. I don't really use mascara, so I just have it. Yeah, I just have it. But I don't use mascara because it's so heavy on my lashes, and I just don't like the feel of mascara. Next, moving on to lips. This is probably the section where I have the most products. So first and foremost, this is probably my second favorite after my Boy Brow, is this Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. And I use this stuff all day, every day by myself. As you can see, I barely have any left. I just love it. It's super moisturizing on my lips. I also have this Glossier Mint Balm.com, and I just like this stuff just because it smells absolutely amazing. It's also super thick. I won't say it's the most moisturizing, but it's just super thick and I love the smell of it. So I also use this throughout the day. You know, when I'm feeling fancy, I'll pull out the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I think that's what this is called. And you know, I'll use a little bit of that if I want my lips to be shining, 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 yeah. Oh, so this is also another crowd fave. I love this. This is like the perfect glossy nude. Like when I put this on, it just blends perfectly in with the rest of like my complexion, and it's just the perfect nude for my complexion. So this is the perfect nude for my complexion for a matte finish. So the first one was more of a glossy finish. This one is a matte finish, and I just love how like monotone my face looks whenever I put these on my lips. So honestly, that is every single piece of makeup that I own for the most part. Pretty much, yeah. I think, yeah, that's really it. Like I said, it can fit all in a single Glossier Ziploc bag. So let me know down below, what is your number one item in your makeup collection that you absolutely have to have? And I hope you guys enjoyed this super minimalist makeup collection, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.